Everybody, welcome to casterscorner.com. I'm your host Khalil here for, well, happy May the 4th. And this review is brought to you by Hasbro. Hasbro was nice enough to send over a box of samples. You can catch our unboxing on Instagram. We kept it up there. It's saved in our video section. And it probably went to Facebook too. It was a lot of fun. I haven't done this in a while, and I'm working on some projects, and so what do we got for you today? So today is May the 4th, and we are very happy to be doing a group of reviews on a few things. You saw us open our Darksaber, and we'll do that in another review and talk a little bit about that. But for right now, I think we're going to take a look at the newest wave of Black Series. Now, this Ahsoka was sent to us by Hasbro. I was able to find the rest of the wave, so thank you, Hasbro, for Ahsoka. She was actually kind of hard to find, so happy to have her. But we're also going to look at the rest of the wave. So let's do some movie magic, and we're going to take her, and we're going to movie magic and take a look at her. So Ahsoka here is based on the Rosario Dawson look from The Mandalorian, and I think that she came out perfect. The billowed pants give a little rusty. The billowed pants really give a good look for her. I wish she had come with a cloak. I think that this kind of looks a little more like the Ahsoka that we saw in Boba Fett. Spoilers if you haven't seen it before yet. And I mean, I know we saw her like this in general. But she had a cloak, so it would have been nice to give her the cloak or the cape or something. I know we have a bunch, and we could probably put one on her. She does come with her two sabers. Now, I will say about them that unlike previous versions of sabers, the blades are removable like the other ones, but the difference here, you see the straight one and then the one with the curve. What I did notice is that these come out a lot easier and bend a little bit more so than previous versions. So I would just be careful with them just to make sure that you don't bend them too much, and because they kind of slide in. When I got them, they slid right out. So me bending them a little bit kind of gives them a little more stability, but she looks pretty good holding the sabers. Ready for the fight. It's got the white light, much like her look in The Mandalorian, and it's just great to have her as part of this world in the Black Series. And I mean, I've been looking a little bit more. I know that's not a great pose for her, but you get the idea. I've been looking for new ways to kind of categorize all the things that I'm collecting, which is a lot lately. And so Black Series sticking to Mando, and we'll come up with rules. We'll talk about that some other time. But along with her in the wave, we get the client with his Beskar holder, two stacks of Beskar, which actually do fit into the holder. It's got a handle. The top is removable, so you can see inside. You can put the Beskar both in there like that. And actually, once you get it on, you can pop open the sides like you saw in the show. Just got to be careful. It does rip and tear a little bit. Just opening it more than once did tear it, so just be careful when you're opening these. They can... The plastic underneath is a little bit flimsier than the tops. So I would recommend, if you're going to put the Beskar in and take it out, to definitely open it from the inside out so that you don't damage the little pegs there that are holding it together. So there's our client. We get a tracker too that we saw in one of the other Mandalorian sets. So you get the little tracker to find the next bounty. We get Omega there from Bad Batch. Comes with the rebreather mask, which actually fits on pretty good. We come with Omega's bow in pose already. It does have a removable dart at the end, so you can pose him with or without the dart at the end, the arrow at the end, which is a nice touch. It can look like he just fired it. You can probably get it to stick in somebody's armor. No, not too well. I'm sure collectors and people that are doing total photography can figure out how to get it to pose in somebody's armor. I'm sure you could drill a hole too. So you've got that. And you get it, Omega's pet as well. Nice touch. You get a Mandalorian Death Watch. The tracker there really does work really easily compared to previous versions. I also wonder if it's because this is a solid head, or a solid helmet attached to the head. You can't take it off. Whereas Bo-Katan and Sasha Banks, but I can't remember her name, Casca Reeves, their helmets were removable, so it's a little bit different in mechanism. But this moves pretty good. You get a jetpack with it as well. And then you get a rifle and a pistol. So lots of options there for him. And finally, to round out the wave, you get Echo. So you get to finish your Bad Batch team. Comes with an attachment for his hand to give him some more tools to work with. He comes with a blaster. He comes with a backpack. Everything you need to build out the team. And I think what was really cool about this helmet is it's not solid. It's open in the back, which allows for his cybernetics to really take a central look in the helmet, and then that'll clasp around the bottom of it. So it's a really nice, engineering wise, I think it worked out really nice, so that you get his look there as well as completely wrapping around. You don't have to swap the head. It takes into account the electronics, the cybernetic look for him. So I think overall it's a really good touch. So rounding out the wave, I think it's really cool to kind of finish out the Bad Batch team, to deepen the world of the Mandalorian and go into Clone Wars a little bit too. Well, not Clone Wars. The Death Watch, it's part of the Mandalorian too, sorry. But just getting more Mandalorians in general in the line, I think is always great. I hope that they finish out and give us the final member of Bo-Katan's original team, like they're doing in the Vintage Scale. So thank you to Hasbro for sending over Ahsoka. Thank you to me for tracking down the rest of these. You can check out a small gallery of these up on the website, casterscorner.com. Follow us. We are at Casters Corner at everything. Merch link is down below. Check out all the stuff we have going on. And if you're in Connecticut this weekend, we're going to be part of a toy sale in Canton. All the information will be somewhere. We'll be posting live from the event. We're doing lots of giveaways with our friend Brian from Big Kid Action. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. And yeah, I forgot my sign off. Have a good night. Have May the 4th be with you. And enjoy the rest of the day, and watch out for the Sith tomorrow because they tend to be out on the May 5th. Have a good night, everybody.